Hey, welcome back. Thank you for clicking into my podcast, That Girl Die. Now, y'all already know I like telling it like it is, being straightforward, sharing my opinions, and basically just going over shit that people typically just don't like talking about. But over here, we gonna talk about it, okay? And we gonna share our thoughts. Please note, these are not facts. These are just my opinion that I like to share. And if y'all feel otherwise, if y'all want to share y'all opinions, y'all already know, go ahead and leave a DM, message me, whatever it is, during all of these Instagrams, Twitters, YouTube, Tumblr, Facebook followings, okay? If you guys have not yet followed me, let me go ahead and share some of my social media accounts so y'all can go ahead and follow your girl. Okay, let's go ahead and begin with number 1. Instagram. Go ahead, follow your girl at thatgirl.die. That is spelled DATGIRL period DIA. Okay. Now, you could go ahead and follow me on Twitter just in case I have like a little opinion to just spit out really quickly during the day. Y'all could go ahead and follow me there at DATGIRLDI. Okay? That is That Girls Die. Then, if you guys just want to tune in, watch your girl, see what your girl got going on, seeing any new posts or whatever the case may be, or even seeing like my podcast, how am I set up or anything like that, please go ahead and follow your girl on YouTube at Live with D. That is spelled LIVE with D. Okay, it is very simple. If y'all don't know how to spell D, it's DE, not the letter D. Okay, just making sure. Now, Tumblr, just in case y'all still a little bit old school, y'all not up to game with the new social medias and whatever, go ahead and find me on Tumblr. Okay, Live with D. Same thing as my YouTube account, baby. It doesn't change. That is spelled LIVEWITHDE. Not the letter D. Just making sure y'all understand. Now, after you guys have already followed me, go ahead and tune in to this episode. Okay? Click in, tune in. See you later. Bye. Hey, stop. Wait. Hold 1 second. Before you continue listening to this episode, please note, this is a disclaimer, okay? Any conversations we have here in this podcast, please note, is just my opinion, my thoughts, my feelings. No, it's not facts. Sometimes we might take allegations here, but please note, you will have to do your own research, your own verification to make sure the information that you're receiving here may or may not be real. So, please know it's always my opinion, it's always my thoughts and opinions that I'm always sharing here in my podcast. Is never facts unless I can pull dates, time, and the person that spoke it. Then I will be able to give you facts. Until then, it will always be, again, my opinion. Okay? Well, let's go ahead and continue this podcast. Bye. Hey, you guys. What's up? I am back for another episode. As you can hear, I'm driving. Every time I'm like, trying to do a podcast, I'm always like driving. But that's neither here or there. Hopefully you guys have missed me, missed my voice. But let's get into it, okay? So, I am dating you guys, okay? We'll see how this goes. But the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because me and my date had this conversation, I think on our first date, right? And we was kind of getting into the Roe versus Wade, mostly like girls getting abortion just because, right? So now I kind of agree that girls shouldn't be just going to get an abortion just because they feel like it or whatever the case may be. I feel like you need to have like a good standpoint of what exactly you're having this abortion. Will this be one time deal, and etc., and then including the medical reason why you should have one. Okay, if you hear me talking now, you already know I am pro-choice. Either way, I know my religion has grew, not grew, but taught to not do those things. But let's be honest, everyone lived their life. We're not, living other people's lives. We're living our own. We're in our own path. We're in our own lanes. So really, yeah, you can follow man-made religion, but at the end of the day, everyone will have their judgment when that time comes. Okay, it's not gonna be a human giving us this judgment. Okay, so do as you please. Say as you do. The only thing that can conflict situation when it comes to this abortion is it human or not, right? Everybody had their own opinion about it. For me, as it have been taught, after 3-4 weeks it's still an embryo, where we're not even at a point where the heart is beating, you know what I'm saying? So you pick and choose whether you believe, since conception, you believe is human. That's up to you. But for me, if there's no heartbeat and no brain functions, so be it. At this point, fight me in the comments. I don't care. But I'm not talking about this right now. Okay, we're talking more of an aspect through a man vision of when a woman go do an abortion. Mind you, a woman body is not on earth for man to control, because a man is not put on earth to be controlled by a woman. Okay, let's make this very, very clear. All right, there's a particular race that love to conquer and make it seem like they are the ruling, you know on earth. Like, they can make the rules, they can decide whether to control people or not, when in reality you cannot control people. You cannot control people. Okay, this is why everybody is individual. Everybody have their own personality. Yes, you might find traits that might be the same, but at the end of the day, you cannot control someone. Okay, unless you put a motherfucking chip in everybody, and kind of, because it's not going to work 100%. As we know, technology is always, have flaws. But either or, a man vision, he was basically saying, my date was basically saying he is very happy about this, because yeah, it's back to the state to make the decision, and also it gives the opportunity to men, when they happen to knock a girl up, they can finally have a say so to whether to keep the child. And I said, what did you talk about? Because at the end of the day, it's the woman that's going to carry the child. It's her eggs that had been activated. And if she decided she don't want to have kids, it's her right at the end of the day. He was like, well, no, that's not true. I said, well, first of all, it is true. Second of all, did you have the conversation with this girl before making the decision? Because, okay, just because you as a man, you in a space and time where you want to have kids, probably this woman don't want to have kids, or she don't want to have kids with you. So did you have the conversation? He says no. So I said, then that's your problem. You should learn how to talk, have a conversation before raw dogging a chick, because you don't know where her mindset is. And with that being said, you guys should control who you sleep with and who you're impregnating, because at the end of the day, it's her fucking body. She's a human just like you are human. Okay, if she decides she don't want none of her eggs to be motherfucking activated, then bitch, you can't force her to have a child with you. If she wants to have an abortion, that is her fucking choice. She will have to deal with that on her own, whatever it may be. Either she's happy with it or she's not happy with it. But at the end of the day, it's not your choice to make a woman, okay, to have a child for you, because you feel like you're ready to have a child. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I said sometimes you guys are stupid. And sometimes girls are stupid too, because y'all don't understand a woman body. Till this day, let's be honest, scientists still don't understand a woman body completely. Why? Because it was brainwashed for years on a certain particular race of people that they made the final decision of a woman. Okay, a woman couldn't speak, a woman couldn't do nothing besides look pretty, cook clean, take care of the house, take care of the kids. Okay, in other culture it's the same thing, but then there's other culture where it's a partnership. Okay, you take into considerations. Now, please don't bring no Bible shit, because this is not the era where we in Bible shit, okay? Please save that for your grandparents. Save that for your older generation that like to bring Bibles into shit. Right now, we in reality. We're really living life, okay? We're not living life through religion, okay? So, with that being said, guys and girls need to be educated in having a conversation. This is why majority of relationships fails, because there's no conversation. People get uncomfortable to have the tough conversation. People get uncomfortable or scared when one significant partner raises their voices over a conversation they're not comfortable with. No, be mature, grow up, act like a damn adult, learn how to have a civil conversation, and learn about each other, wants, not, um, disagreement, whatever it may be. Learn about the person, because at the end of the day, that's what's important. Because if you're gonna lay with this person and you don't know jack squat about their future, if they want kids or not, are they family oriented, um, what they're looking for long term, short term, what is their end goal, what is their outcome, what they're looking at in 10 years, what they're looking at in 5 years, what is their vision, what is their work goal, what is their career goal, what is they're expecting to find, okay? If sex is not involved, will this relationship work? You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys should be worrying about, not trying to stick your dick in everything and thinking you're doing something. Because at the end of the day, there's there's a lot of embarrassment for men. Okay, let me tell you this much. There's a lot of embarrassment. Why? Because at the end of the day, you're never getting a girl to her climax level. Okay, that's number one. You may think you are, but you're not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let that sink in. Let it sink in, people. Let it sink in. You may think you're getting this girl to her highest climax, and you're not. Do you hear me? You're not. Let me explain. One thing is for certain is when it comes to a woman body, her girlfriend downstairs can think on its own. It can maneuver on its own. It work on its own. Okay? Now, yes, if the main head is having stress, having etc., yeah, there might be some slight difference. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna work the same. To a man thinks with both. Okay? Y'all are connected. Your boyfriend downstairs and your brain are connected. Okay? Y'all are stimulated physically and mentally together, where a woman can disconnect and still provide. Okay? So, with that being said, and you understanding that the majority of you guys do not get a girl to the climax, you have to understand that just because you're pumping air, okay, thinking, oh, you're moist down there, okay, she's wet. You're not. You're really not pleasing her. She's only let you going downtown, pounding for pounding, to get you off of her so that she can move on with her day. Okay? Now, this is where girls need to stop doing. Okay? Stop faking these moans, stop faking these screams, and etc. Okay? I'm going to be thoroughly honest. I have never faked a pleasure. Okay? I have never faked that. Because at the end of the day, you know, yeah, let's be honest. Girls are brought up to please a man and that's it and not worry about them, right? So, like you always been hearing, oh, you have to please your man. If you don't feel like having sex, let them have sex with you. Still go, da 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 da. And let me tell you, I did that. And I can tell you it was the worst sex ever with my ex. Like, G shit. Like, I would just let him go. I'll be a stiff like a goddamn, American. Let him do what he need to do. And he think, oh, this the best thing in the world. Because why? First of all, I'm not moaning. I'm not connected to this sex scene that's going on right now. And I'm just waiting for you to just finish. Why? Because at the end of the day, downstairs works on its own. Okay? It'll get moist being stimulated. Okay? It's just works on its own. Am I connected to the physical aspect of what's going on? No, because first of all, I was really pissed off with him. Right? So now it triggered that I don't feel like having sex with you for a while. For a while. Okay? But because we was brainwashed to make sure we please our man because he will find it elsewhere, not knowing, child, giving him the some, not giving him none, he'll find it anywhere, bitch. He'll fuck anybody that will give it to him. So, I start to learn not to motherfucking care anymore. If I don't feel like having sex with you, I'm not gonna have sex with you. Why? Because that is too much effort into laying there too. Point blank, period. Okay, I am tired of just laying there and feeling all this pump and I'm not happy with it. Okay, I'm not happy with you and I'm not happy with the sex. So, girls, if you're not happy with this man, you're not feeling like he's the one, whatever the case may be, stop training yourself to just give it to him. If he's a grown fucking man, he knows how to fucking control his urges, okay? Because men have to be responsible, okay? It's not a motherfucking woman that should be responsible for a man, going out cheating, going out raping, going out sleeping with tons of women, going out doing all this craziness, getting people pregnant left and right on you, and who's going to be the one in trouble? Who's going to be the one they're pointing the finger at? You. No. Man need to be held accountable because what happened? You are the fertilizer. You fertilize our eggs, okay? You fertilize our eggs. So with that saying, if you sit around here fucking 20 women and you fertilize 20 motherfucking women, knowing it takes 9 months, 9 months for a child to be fully baked, that means she ain't having sex to procreate for the next 11 months. Okay? So, who should be motherfucking responsible? A motherfucking man. Okay, yeah, I'm cursing a lot this time because I'm really pissed off with how this society work, how this government work, how we always blaming the finger on women. Just because your ego was hurt, just because your manhood was hurt, you guys think you have the privilege to do what you want, say what you want, and life is good for you. No, man needs to be held responsible. Okay? Point blank, period. I'm tired of hearing the excuses. Okay? So again, reverting back to abortion. Yes, a woman should have the right to do an abortion. And no, a man should not have a say-so into a woman's body. Okay? Because y'all do foolishness. Y'all sit here impregnating people left and motherfucking right. Don't want to take care of the motherfucking kids because you don't want to deal with the girl. Who told you to sleep with her? If you know she is not the mother of your child, you do not want to breed with her to create a child because whatever tendency you don't like about her, why have a child with her? Why? Now it comes back again. Did you have a conversation with this girl? Did you tell her, look, what is your aspect in life? Do you want kids? You know, did you find the red flags? No, because y'all so quick to say, oh, condoms don't work. I don't like having condoms on. Condoms and raw sex don't feel the same. Blah, blah, blah. That's not our problem. That's your problem. You need to figure it out. And don't say, oh, well, girl can have condoms too. Yeah, they can, but why does she need to carry a motherfucking condom when it's a man that could fertilize? So no, carry your fucking, condom. Make sure you fucking protecting. You not giving girls that you don't see being the mother of your child to have kids. And if she decides to abort, oh well. That's a conversation y'all should have had before. So that's how I feel about it. Okay? So all this conversation about abortion and women should be held accountable. Girls should not have abortion. Mm-mm. No, bitch. A man should start having birth control for them damn self. Okay? You don't want to impregnate this girl because you don't find her to be the wife, the mother of your child. Shoot yourself with your birth control or sperm control. Matter of fact, that's what it should be called. Sperm control. Okay? Because birth control, why the fuck a woman have to do that? Again, while the man is the one that gets a woman pregnant. Please make it make sense, you guys, because I don't understand how this world works so fucking backwards. Like, I don't understand. And people that's out of the country, they think America is this free land when it's not. It's really not. We work motherfucking backward. We really do. We work backward. That's it. You're telling me to this day, we don't have a program where girls can get free tampons, free pads still, free health care for certain shit. We still don't have a great maternity leave program. We still don't have the motherfucking rights to, if you're pregnant, bus should have a special section, restaurants should have a special section. None of that. Like, we don't have that. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Listening to jackasses getting their dick off because they can pass rules and they think they can control people. I'm confused. I am confused. Okay? But anyways, I'll let this sit and marinate with you guys. You guys tell me how y'all feel about this conversation and everything I have said, all of my comments. Again, please know whatever I have speak on here is just my opinion, my thoughts. Disclaimers for people that may be younger. I would advise that you are old enough to control how you speak and comment back. And really have a conversation and not an argument over my comments, okay? Because everybody have their opinion and they're entitled to their opinions. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye. Thank you guys for staying tuned and listening in. Thank you for taking a chance on my podcast. I hope to see you guys again on my next episode. So stay tuned. Once more, if you ever want to share a topic or if you have anything that you want me to share my opinion on, please go ahead and message me, DM me on all of my social media so I can go ahead, review, research before I go ahead and record it, okay? So, once again, follow me on all my social media, rewind this video, and all my videos so y'all know my social media. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.